Hello all, welcome new viewers and my lovely moonians. Today we are doing a pick a card reading to understand your person's feelings and thoughts, and also we'll be looking into their messages coming in. Alright, so this is a timeless reading. There are 3 decks. All of these will be used in each reading just for selection. I've put them out here. So this is the message deck, this one is the feelings deck, and this one is the music song deck. All right, and if you're into crystals, so for number 1 we have the amethyst and gold circle over here. The second one, for this one we have citron and Mahalakshmi. And for number 3, we have rose quartz and silver circle over here. So see which one are you feeling drawn towards. And I'll see you soon. Hello, number 1. For those who were drawn to the amethyst and the gold circle over here, can't think of a word, object over here, and this messages deck. All right, so let's begin with another deck which has messages in it, and we'll begin. It with the amethyst coming in, there's a bit of telepathy or even like dreams, seeing each other in dreams, that kind of energy which is coming through also. I don't want to really channel, but let's just go on with the cards. So before we begin, let's see what your person wants to say to you. The first card coming in, you are never far from my mind and heart. Okay. What else would you like to say? All right, this person is quite ready to speak it all. I deeply regret the way I treated you. I can't take it back, but you didn't deserve that. I want to meet you, hold you immediately. Okay. A few energies are coming in already, so we'll talk about those. I want to grow old with you. Woo, what's going on, child? Eureka moment coming in, realizing that you're the one for them. Could be someone from the past also, who wrapped things up quite immaturely. Like the way the ending happened could have been very immature. The way they handled it, they're realizing it, kind of regretting the way they had treated you when they had the opportunity, when you were giving them the opportunity. Again and again is coming through. I am manifesting you back into my life, and that's what I felt over here. That someone who is trying to manifest you, even with the amethyst that you were choosing, it's almost like, you are on their mind constantly. Life gave me something so beautiful and I lost my mind, that I couldn't take care of it in time. That's the energy which is coming through over here. Either it is an on again, off again relationship, situationship, which hasn't had a firm foundation, wasn't given. There have been many false starts. It's coming in, and this time around, it's like completely, totally up to you what you want to do about it. But this is someone who's definitely you have shared a past with. That's what's coming in. Could be an ex also, but totally up to you whether or not you want to entertain it. Like in the sense, like if you want to see right now, the intentions are good, but is it only words? But will they come up and put in the work also which is required? Because words alone aren't enough. That kind of a thing is coming in, but the intention is there. With the realization, we have the Magician card coming in reverse. So the manifestation, certain blocks, certain kind of underconfidence which is there, whether or not you will be open to receiving them, is the energy which is coming through over here. Virgo and Gemini energy coming in with Mercury, blocked communication. Even if you are like in communication, it's very rare. Specks of communication which are happening, or no contact is also coming through. We have the Hermit, Virgo Major Arcana coming in reverse. That's interesting. There's been a lot of contemplation which has been happening. I also feel there was a period where there was separation, emotional distancing, which was there, if not physical distance, where this person recoiled a little to get their mind together, their thoughts aligned or become clear of what they're feeling, because their heart and their mind was saying different things. Maybe they weren't really ready for something deeper. They got nervous, took a step back to recollect themselves, or there's this thinking period which is coming to an end, and this person is coming out of the retreat, coming out of the cave, and wanting to speak to you with that clarity which has been gained is coming in. There could be also one thing which is there. There's certain kind of clarity they would also, your person would also like to gain from you. Perhaps it's also in the sense of, are you game for it for another round kind of a thing? Because this time around I have realized my mistakes and I don't want to miss out an opportunity. But is it there? In other cases, can we please meet? Can I understand your intentions? And the other thing, of course, is like whether or not you are interested in them, because there's so many energies which are coming through. We also have the 10 of Cups coming in, thinking long term, seeing how it can work with you. We have the Four of Pentacles coming in, how they have deprived this connection, this relationship of the opportunities of meeting and making things work in the past. And we have the Seven of Pentacles also coming in. Could have been this person prioritized their career over relationships because they wanted to make something out of themselves, to feel secure on their own, to be ready for something new. But they're getting a little impatient now to come to you, to talk to you, reach out to you, and amend things. So that's where they are at this moment. Let's begin with what are they feeling. With this one and the 10 of Pentacles which came in, they can see long term with you. Perhaps it was a period when you guys met or whatever it was, right? A little before this, why they were feeling hesitant, being hesitant, ghosting you, being in and out, saying something, not being able to follow up with all of that, was because they were very scared. And the time apart has made them realize certain things and they want to start acting upon it. That's the energy which is coming through. They can see things working out for you, that you're actually good for them. And this actually has, this connection, this relationship actually has long-term potential, which they were closed off to before. So for number one, how is their person feeling right now? We have soulmates coming in, and we have emotional storm coming through. Deep love, unity, connection. We have turmoils, unstable, affected. They realize how deep this soul bond is. It is beyond what they have experienced in this lifetime before. There's something so unique, so pure. It's daunting that it manifested itself. I couldn't believe it, what I got. And it created, stirred an emotional storm for me, because I was thinking about my life going in a particular direction, but it changed things around, and I wasn't expecting for you, your presence, you being so important to me, and that clouded me. My career is calling me in a particular direction, and my love for you, my feelings for you are pulling me in a different direction, in two opposite directions, and it's creating a turmoil for me. That's why I have been acting a little unstable. We have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. The timing being off is something which is coming in, of course, because of the way it is and the realizations which have happened. Like the timing being off in the sense could also be for another like one of the cases that after you went away they realized what they lost, the value of you, true value of you, kind of a thing, and then hoping for encountering, crossing paths with you again someday, for the divine timing to be right, for us to be able to pursue something on a more serious level, because right now I just can't. And we have memories of all the cards. Look at this black and white which is coming through, the color tones. So in the tones also, it's like they know that it's very clear for them who you are, what made them indecisive, confused, and hoping for one day to again gain that opportunity to create new memories, because this person is reminiscing about you quite a lot, thinking about the good memories you both have had, and dwelling also, thinking of like, I wish I could just make things better. I could go back and deal with the way I dealt with number one in a better way, because I realized how important number one is for me and what I lost by prioritizing something else. On cutting, we have healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. This is what was required. Their heart wasn't healed. They weren't ready because a part of them was still in the past, holding on to the weight, the loss, the past loss before you entered the life, the past which occurred before you entered the life. They were holding on to it too strongly to fully realize the potential of what they had, is something which is coming in. And it's again and again coming in terms of a little bit someone coming from the past. Spirit, for number one, what song will best describe how number one's person is feeling about them? We have Forever and Ever, Amen by Randy Travis. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again, I'm gonna love you forever and ever. Forever and ever, amen. There's also one thing which is coming in is what do you want? Like, if it's an ongoing equation and there's no separation which is going on, it's somewhere down the line could be that you are the one who is slowing down the pace of the growth of the relationship, perhaps. This person is thinking, what can I do? What else can I do to make them trust me? That I'll be loyal. Don't judge me on my past, because I am a different person now. I learned from my mistakes. I have done the healing. I have matured up. And I want to prove that I want to pursue things in a different way, because the past relationships weren't that serious for me, but I am quite serious about you. What else can I do to prove that to you? Is something which is coming in again and again. I want to see what are they thinking of doing next. Since this person is realizing so many things, are they going to act upon it or remain silent about it? Or do something about it rather, like what's up? Spirit, for number one's person, what's up with them? What are they thinking of doing next? Thank you. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming in reverse. These are way too many. We have the Strength coming in. We have the Eight of Cups coming through. We have the Three of Cups coming in. It could have been like the the moving away. If they were the one who moved away, it's also because their friends influenced them in a certain way. They heard about something, or like they just got the pride in the way and took the steps that they felt they were rightful to do, but they realized that they were too, their steps, their moving away, breaking things off was very immature. The way they did it, or the reason behind it was very, very immature, is something which is coming through over here. They're still scared of what comes in, like, with a serious relationship, the responsibility and everything, but they want to try things with you. They want to give this time. This is coming in. We have the Fool in reverse, which is Aquarius major arcana, still scared to take the leap of faith. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. So this is someone who likes to test the waters, test you, to know for sure that you're on board, you have feelings for them before they can say it to you, kind of a thing. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups also coming in. Look at this. Financial independence coming in. Emotional maturity, which is coming through. Wanting to offer this. But King of Cups is also someone who likes to keep their feelings hidden until they're very sure of whether or not the other person is involved equivalently, whether or not the other person is also thinking of long haul. That's what's coming in, because for them, it could have also been that your sense of independence, freedom, space that you require, and all of that intimidated them. Like, you didn't need them, but you wanted them. And they weren't used to dealing with someone who's so strong within their own self. So it's almost like whatever the thing was, whether it was pride or overestimation, underestimation, whatever it was, like, it just baffled them. A little bit of insecurity, jealousy, however, the low vibrational energy, which stirred certain worry or fear, and then they acted upon it impulsively without thinking of the repercussions, and they're regretting it. That's what's coming in. And if you were the one who walked away, they realized that you really did try to work things out, but they were too unavailable, distracted from the relationship, that you weren't happy anymore, and then you walked away. And they admire the strength it may have required for you to make that decision, because they know that you were in it also, and you were really thinking of taking things forward and seeing how it is, but they acted like a fool. Well, you know what, in terms of the actions also, it's more over like in the ball is on your court, in your court. That's the energy which is coming through, because I also feel somewhere down the line this person feels that you don't want to deal with them at all. That's what's coming through. If given a chance, if one could go back in time, rewrite, or if given a chance of hitting the refresh button, they would jump on it without thinking at all, because they want another chance with you, and that's quite certain, especially with the realization which has occurred. But this person won't be like, even if you are reconciling, this person will take time, like, they won't be like, okay honey, let's go and jump into a relationship and all of that. It will be more like a little slow romance, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one, but their intent is very strong. That's what's coming in. Even if they have the jitters and all of that, they want to overcome it. Let's see what they would like to say to you. Okay, we have I kept the texts. My heart aches for you. I'm scared of losing you. Even in the past, this person was scared because you were your flamboyant side, your confidence, and all of that. It just felt for them. It's something that they admired, but you were a little more like an upgrade compared to the uh, people they had selected in the past, and that intimidated them. But irrespective, it doesn't. Nothing really justifies breadcrumbing. Honestly, you gotta value when the opportunity is there, not once it's gone. Like, good that you realize it. We have. I love when you flirt with me. They love having your attention. I know you won't feel the same. And also, not all the message cards and all that I say will mm, resonate perhaps, so keep that in mind. We have don't be so insecure. So it's also like the thing that I just spoke about, insecurity, fear, worry, and all of that. It's like a projection also coming in. Like you can meet another person as much as you have met themselves, your own self. So that's the energy also coming in. Like they were quick to judge you on your insecurities when perhaps you were talking about your needs, so judging that as being needy and all. But at the end of it, the crux of it, once they have cooled off, once the pride left the picture, they realized that what you were asking was quite bare minimum, and they couldn't even deliver that, and they were reading things in a different way. The truth was far from it. That also came in. Also, with the song and this one over here, it's also saying like don't be insecure. My eyes are solely on you. I don't understand why are you feeling insecure. There's only you in my life. My look at this. My heart belongs to you. Coming in. It's you, it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do. Na 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 na. That came into my mind. Um, that's all, folks. That's what's coming in. This person is head over heels for you. They see no one else but you because you're really good for them. That's clearly what is coming in, and they're excited to see how things go forward. For some, they want to see whether or not you'll give them an opportunity. But I feel like somewhere down the line, this person will fathom certain kind, not fathom, but muster up the courage to speak to you, text to you, reach out to you, make plans with you to revive the connection once again. And it's totally up to you whether or not you want to take up that invitation. Let's close this reading with a bit of advice. Spirit, for number one, what advice is coming in for them as we close this reading? For the time being, what advice is coming in for number one? All right. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Listen to your intuition. Understand that you're free to move in any direction. The choices we make, the choices we continue to make, carves our path ahead. Irrespective of whatever is over here, if you feel you still need to move out of it because it is no longer fulfilling you or the time has passed, do it anyway. That's what's coming in. Listen to your intuition, listen to your body signaling to you. to gain deeper understanding. That's what's coming in over here. All right. So I hope this was beneficial for you. If you enjoyed this reading, then please do hit the thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, number 2, for those who were drawn to this feelings deck and the citron with Lakshmi over here. One thing which came in with this combination was perhaps they are a co-worker. It's not necessary, but the energy was such. We'll be using all the decks, so let's begin with the messages, initial messages. With this one, Spirit, we are ready for number 2. What is the person wanted to say to them? Thank you. So, we have, I do understand and I want to be more honest with you. So that's a nice start. They understand what you said. Pangs of doubt haunt me. So with this one, it's the motto behind it, since I can't think of another word, was heart awakening. So that's why, like, the heart has been closed off, which is why perhaps they have been quite guarded in the past. And it's because of this that they haven't felt safe enough to open up as their heart is opening up now. Don't be so cute, I'll eat you coming in. They find you quite adorable. We have, I do love you, I've always loved you. Expect a call from them is something which is coming in. Certain kind of confession that they are ready to be honest about their feelings, why they have been acting in and out and all of that, a little overwhelmed. So instead of acting out, they have been a little coy, something or the other. But I feel their feelings, they are more in tune with their feelings now. They could have been a little avoidant or in denial in the past. Life's a handful right now. I can't do more right now. So there are a few things they have to cater to. This is what they can give at this moment. It's the best that they can provide. They know that they can do better, but at this moment, given the circumstances, this is what it is. Finally figuring things out, babe. Need time. So they're digging a little deeper. Talking to their own self slowly and steadily is something which is coming through over here. Getting comfortable, understanding, being with their feelings, emotions, that's what's coming in over here. And also in terms of their life, they're figuring things out, and they've been a little busy with that is what's coming through. I've been dreaming about you lately is something which is coming in. So quite profound downloads, realizations are also happening through their dreams. They have been dreaming about you. Certain guidance which has been provided through their dreams is also something which they are thinking deeper about. Just a second. Let me just keep these here, and then we'll take a few tarot cards first to see the intent, the energy that they're feeling in, or the actions that they'd like to take. Let's see what comes out with that. So it's a good space that they're in. They don't want to go on confused. If they have been leading the relationship a little confused, being in the relationship, in the connection with you, acting confused, not all in kind of a thing, they're trying to figure it out. So it's a nice start. Wow, okay. We have Temperance coming in over here, Sagittarius Major Arcana coming in. So if there was any kind of discord also or conflict, they want to mend things, and also in order for things to go forward, they want to come up with a healthy compromise where you can both chip in, or even if the schedules are busy, let's plan something. I want to spend some time with you. That's what's coming in, and heal the connection, heal the bond between the two of us is something which is coming through quite significantly. I get a little lost with the hustle and bustle, but I realize that I haven't been pouring into the connection as much as I should have, and that's what's coming through. What else? And also they have been taking some time to the figuring out which came in is also like they realize that there are certain kind of patterns that they have been repeating, and they want to take some time and release those past hurts, or release this person is doing certain kind of shadow work is something which is coming through, or becoming aware of the need thereof. All right, we have the Ace of Swords coming in, an initiative which is being taken, new communication also coming in, or also with the honesty which came through. I feel like this person wants to talk to you, speak to you in a different way now, in more depth now, not guarded anymore. And it's a little nerve wracking to do that. But they want to do it. It's something which is coming through. New information also could be coming in. And we have Two of Cups coming through. The feelings are mutual, and they are invested in it as much as you are, even if they fail to showcase it to you on a daily basis, perhaps, or of recent. They want something out of this, and they want to heal the situation. If there is a little bit of imbalance and all of that, they want to clear things off between the two of you and amend, because they want this to grow. They are invested in it, is something which is coming in, and they want to deepen the bond, and they feel like certain honesty, certain parts of themselves, certain aspect of their own life that they haven't spoken of, like why do I act that way, or perhaps why I have been emotionally unavailable, why am I actually scared of commitments because what I saw growing up, all of that, different reasons that they want. And the communication also to be open now. I feel like you are someone who is very expressive, who can speak their mind. It's not difficult for you to express yourself. It is quite difficult for this person to express themselves. That's the energy which is coming through. And this person just wants to be more truthful as to where they are coming from. But they want things to work out between the two of you, is something which is coming through. In case you were wondering about it, they are, in a way, head over heels over you. Head over heels for you, kind of thing, and coming in. We have the Nine of Wands coming in reverse. So this is them wanting to let go of the guards. To not be so defensive anymore. And we have the Queen of Swords coming in. Lovely energy. This is how they see you also. Queen of Swords is air signs. Air signs are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But they see you as someone who's very clear, ambitious, goal, career oriented, independent also, speaks their mind, and has no qualms in setting healthier boundaries. They get very inspired by you. Like, yeah, I feel like this person is wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you and add a new depth to the connection that's coming in. Communication has been a little off, but yeah, I see it's gonna improve now. That's what's coming in. This person is genuinely gravitating towards you. And we have the Six of Pentacles coming in reverse, which is an acknowledgement that things are out of balance. You have been giving into the relationship a little more than they have, and that's the thing which is coming in. Like, the ratio is not 50-50 yet. It may have been 30 and 70. So also for you, a cue coming in is that make space for, like, stop giving that extra 20%. Make space for them to also pitch in and increase their level of pouring into the relationship. Give them the opportunity also, is something which is coming through over here. All right, because the effort also needs to be mutual, not just the feelings. Alrighty, so now let's begin with seeing how is your person feeling with the deck that you selected. Spirit for number 2, how is the person feeling? These are way too big. Alright. We have shallow, hollow, empty boredom coming through. Feeling lonely without you. Even when they're working, their mind goes around thinking about you. Somewhere down the line is coming in. I also feel the conversation, communication has been very surface level, and they realize it that in order for you to remain in their life and for you not to lose interest in them, they need to share a few more layers to them, because there is a lot of depth, but they like to keep things a little surface level, not have too many serious talks, or keep the conversation light, that kind of a thing. We have conflict, clashing, differences in compatibility, and we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy, which is coming through over here. This person does have passion for you, is healthily obsessing over you, is a little conflicted because this is someone who likes to keep things light, to be in situationships which doesn't asks them for too much, or doesn't obligate them with responsibilities of a commitment. We have soulmates popping up, deep love, unity, connection, and Two of Cups also came in. So yeah, the potential is there, this person is understanding it, but I feel like they are like, it's almost like someone who is understanding how the potential, the soul connection between the two of you, but they want things to be lighter. And they also know that you are someone who'd like something a little more deeper, with a little more perhaps serious, but with a little more meaning to it. And they are conflicted because they don't know whether or not they can provide it, if they are ready or not. The higher self is saying they are, which is why you came into their life, but the 3D self, the ego self, 3D self is just not ego, but their 3D self is saying, no, I'm not ready yet. It's too soon. I'm scared. I don't know. I can't do it. But I feel this profound pull towards group 2. And this is something that I can't fathom yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready is something which they're saying again and again. Let's see what song best describes the way they see the connection they feel towards you. We have, it's interesting. We have what? Teenager Dream by Katy Perry. Over here, I was just about to say Peter Pan syndrome kind of a thing. Someone who doesn't want to grow up, but knows that with you, they have to level up, deliver better. And wishy-washiness will not really entice you, and you'll get bored, or you'll see through their shallow ways of saying things, saying the right things to keep someone in their life, kind of a thing. Like, you are someone who will say, all right, you're saying these things, yes, that's very enticing, that's very enterprising, but what are you bringing to the table? I'd like to see that also. If it's not matching up, buddy, don't waste my time. That's the energy of the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords coming through. The song is, you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. My heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch now, baby. I believe this is real. So take a chance and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. Mhm. This is what they're wanting to tell their own self also. Just take the leap of faith. Like, just what on earth is going on? Why am I having these hitches? Like, what's the hitch coming in? Why can't I just The term said was man up, have the balls of delivering or just taking the step of taking things forward. Why am I acting so cowardly is something which is coming through. That's something they have to figure out. But yeah, this your connection is taking them out of their comfort zone, and initially it's making them feel a little uncomfortable. That's what's coming through. Let's see what would they like to say to you through the messages we have. I'm shutting you out because they are getting cold feet. This is too much for me. You're asking too much from me. I can't do it. I can't deliver. And somewhere down the line, it's stemming from self-worth issues also. I know you won't feel the same. Again, that self-worth thing which is coming in. It's almost like before you reject me, I'll reject you kind of a thing which is coming in. Feeling a little triggered, a little insecure, you're too good for me, kind of a thing. But at the end of it, even if the other person is too good for you, then why not just deliver, step it up and deliver? That's also an option, right? That's what's coming in. You inspire me. I just feel you are beyond their league, and instead of getting inspired to level up, they rather be in their comfort zone and bicker about it. That's what's coming through. I want to make things right. Not all the messages will resonate, so keep that in mind. See, it's a mix of all the people who are coming through in group 2. It's a mix. Some will choose to expand their territory of comfort by leveling up, by taking the inspiration, taking the cue to level up, and the others will coil back, saying, I can't just yet, kind of a thing. I know I'm the one to blame coming in. And with the thing coming through, could have been that this person, even to their friends, would have been like, oh, it was too much, it was too demanding, I couldn't do it, I was too busy, and all of that. The reality of it was they too were to be blamed because they were, in a way, they thought that you are beyond their league and they wanted to just cast their net a little wider and say the right things to entice you and all of that. And they didn't realize when they caught feelings and how deep they ran those feelings. And for some, they stood there recognizing it and wanting to advance forward, progress in life. And for others, they ran because they got scared. And perhaps initially they blamed you for things not working out or the conflicts which came in. They just said, like, she's too demanding, he's too demanding. Like, we were on the different pages and all of that, wherein the reality was we both were on the same page. And perhaps they had more feelings, but they got scared because they fear rejection. That's what's coming in. I'm scared to reach out to you because they feel that they may have just lost all the chances that they had with you. That's what's coming in over here. Let's just see what the advice is for you. Like, I like the energy where it was wanting to be honest, and it's different scenarios. But I also feel like one is someone who just reeled back because it was too much. I couldn't do it. I'm getting too invested and all of that. Hold up. Let's just take a step back. I can't do it. Going cold that way. Other is I recognize what we have. Yes, I'm feeling a little daunted because we're going towards unknown territory where I'm feeling vulnerable and all of that. But I realize that this is where it's going to act as a fulcrum for me to galvanize my life and grow and really step it up, or just like, I understand what this opportunity is with group 2 and I don't want to lose it. I want to talk about it, even about my insecurities. I don't care how it makes me sound or look. So, everyone on their own journey, but the ones who will be able to handle things maturely will reap really beautiful rewards for it. So, that's that. As an advice, wow, look at this card. We have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. The choice at the end of it, irrespective of a personal reading or a reading you see online, no matter what it says, you do you, darling. Do your thing. I feel if you take all the scenarios and match it as an aggregate, I genuinely feel you deserve better. Someone who's mature, who's ready for something deep, and not someone who gets scared. 22, 22. There have been many synchronicities number wise in your reading. I didn't say um, mention them, but yeah, remember that irrespective of wherever you are, if you want, you can walk forward. Yes, this may be rewarding at the end of it, but it will require a lot of patience. I also feel if even if you choose to go and no longer deal with all of this, you'll still find immense amount of happiness in another destination. That's what's coming in. Sure, if this person is leveling up, matching their words with their actions, and it's not like just talk and all of that, they're walking the talk also, good. They deserve your patience and, like, to be in your life. But if it's not really matching up, that they're standing still, stagnating things because of whatever it is, a little bit of immaturity, resistance, and all of that, understand that in time your patience will also run out. So that's what it is. It's a 50-50. Give yourself some timeline and then assess the situation. If you choose to stay in this situation, give yourself a timeline. You don't have to end. If things don't grow, I will end things. Don't give yourself that ultimatum. But a month, a few weeks after this, if things don't really genuinely, it's not like in the sense of, oh, we went into a relationship. If you don't go in a relationship in a few months, in a few weeks, sorry, I'll cut things off. But see, even if it's not improving that way, like, we're not taking the like next step, whichever it is. But if things are genuinely progressing, improving, give it a little more time. If it's not, then honey, take that call and just charge forward. That's what's coming through. So if you enjoyed this reading, then please do hit the thumbs up, share it with the loved ones, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope the best for you. All the very best. And remember the value of you. All right? I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, number 3. For those who were drawn to this music song deck or the rose quartz and silver, circle over here. All right. So let's begin. I'm just looking at this, what it was channeling. So let's begin with their messages. Then we'll go into tarot and then the rest of the decks, which were for choosing. Spirit, we are ready for number 3. Can we begin with number 3's person? What are they thinking? What would they like to say? Too many, but we'll take that one. We have, you make me smile even in the most oddest of times. Hee hee, babe, you better stop. And this just reminded me, like, when I was looking at this, pure is what I felt. The connection being pure, the love being pure, your intentions towards them being pure, which brings them a lot of security. And this is also like, you have a healing touch. Your healing for them is also something which is coming through. Don't be so cute, I'll eat you. Life's a handful right now. I can't do more right now. These 3 cards came in for number 2 also. We have pangs of doubt. Pangs of doubt haunt me, coming in with the heart chakra slowly and steadily opening up. And rose quartz is really nice for self-love, unconditional love, healing also. Good for the heart chakra. So interesting, this one has come in also. Okay. Just a second. We have, I got spooked and wasn't ready. Sorry for holding back, coming in. So there could have been certain kind of ghosting which was involved. And this one, since it kind of wiggled its way, is finally figuring things out, babe. Need time coming in. So certain kind of soul searching which is occurring, or figuring things out in their own life before they can come forward with a more profound offer better than what they have been offering, is something which is coming in. But right now things are a little busy, they are a little caught up in their own stuff, their own life, and they acted in a way where their fears got the best of them, or the pride got in the way. It's nice. There's accountability also coming forth and telling you why they were hesitant. What is this? It's almost like window of opportunity which may be closed, but like sudden realizations which are occurring. Like it almost feels like someone's anger has simmered down and the reality check is occurring now, where they're taking accountability of what was their contribution for things to go and turn out to be the way they turned out to be. That kind of energy is coming through. It doesn't have to be a period of separation which may be going on. But it is a possibility, but it is not necessary. Let's see what else is coming in. Let's see the next actions and all of that, and see what tarot is revealing to us. Can we get a little more clarity in terms of pile 3, group 3's person? What is this? Yeah, the Tower coming in reverse, Two of Pentacles coming in reverse, Star card coming in reverse, Aquarius Major Arcana coming in, a bit flavor of Scorpio also coming through. We have the Page of Cups coming in. We have the Judgment coming through in reverse. Interesting. Okay, we have quite a few Major Arcanas. We have Hermit also coming in reverse. And we have the Devil coming in. Virgo Major Arcana, Capricorn Major Arcana coming through. I also feel like what was said right now, I hope I can reiterate it. They acted the way they acted because they were confused and unhealed also. um uh, they know how it may have agonized you or caused certain pain for you. And no matter how far off they go, their thoughts always come back to you, is also something which is coming in. They don't understand, they honestly don't understand the impact that you have on them. They're obsessed with you. They thought in time their feelings will mellow down, especially if it's a no contact scenario and all of that. The only thing which is coming in, this person trying to understand the truth of their feelings and all of that, but the point which gets them so confused is, why am I so drawn by number 3? Why? And that's where it ends. The reality is because there's a very special bond, soul contract, certain karmic contract, which was also there for the soul growth to happen. um the growth which was meant to happen together, they wanted to do it alone, and it appears to be that the growth still hasn't happened. That's also coming in, because I still feel someone just wondering why. And not being able to juggle their professional life, their personal life, I don't know. Can we get a synopsis of this, please, Spirit? There are too many themes which are going on. We have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the confusion, the epiphany is coming in, but it's very restricted. Like, even if they know the truth, they want to know half the truth. The light is piercing the darkness, but they want to see what the truth is, what the reality is, but too much is being shown, and that's getting them overwhelmed. And even if there are many realizations which are happening, there's still so much like ifs and buts which are coming through, and it's just creating too much cacophony. And I feel like you're quite done with their mess, with their confusion, with them complaining, I'm not being able to do it, I'm not being able to do it. Stop complaining about it, do something better, act upon it. That's what's coming in. Like, that's what I felt like group 3 is saying. Enough is enough. Stop handling a mature relationship like a kid, like a teenager. They couldn't see the reality for what it was. They may have taken it lightly. Or even if they could fathom the whole synopsis, the whole reason why you both were together and all of that, it overwhelmed them. So this person felt more at ease, wrapping the whole connection, relationship, as something being lustful, something that I can handle, so something which will um, work on its own. Because I feel that this person put in very minimal effort and had no qualms prioritizing themselves at the cost of losing this relationship, and they're regretting it now. Because now that you've gone, or something or the other, something has happened where you both aren't talking, or you may have said enough is enough, and now the eureka moment is coming in, now the clarity is coming through. So yet there is still certain amount of denial, there's still certain kind of restriction, not wanting to grow, like almost like the soul growth which is being put off for another day, kind of a thing. I don't know. This person wants to come back because they absolutely love what you both had. What I'm feeling is like the truth was there. They didn't either they overestimated the shot with you, or thought, like, they thought that they had still had time for things to work out. They didn't realize that your patience was actually running out. The hanged man coming in. They're still not clear about certain things. It's still going on the way they have dealt with life, wherein life is teaching them something different, but there's a lot of restraint coming in with the hanged man coming through. It's not coming in reverse, but I feel now the thing there's so many themes going on. It's almost like a very close to a twin flame journey which has been going on. Oh, okay. The good thing is they're realizing their mistakes, their ways, and what was their contribution for things to happen the way it happened. So there's acknowledgement that we're coming in. They are now fathoming the courage to see things for how they really were and stepping out of victim mentality. So that's helping them, wanting to see the whole perspective now, not just one sided. That's also coming through. Major themes going on. Also realizing that the relationship was carrying on because you were the one who was taking on the responsibility of making it work. It wasn't just simply happening because, oh, they with minimal effort at their end, kind of a thing. It was actually carrying on because you were putting in the effort to make things happen and all of that. Okay. We have divine feminine, yin energy coming in with the feelings coming in with this one. So this recognize you as the divine feminine, and also they're feeling vulnerable now, but they understand that they were very much closed off to being vulnerable at that time. That's also coming through. We have confusion coming in, uncertain, unclear, unsure. So the heart was saying something, the mind was saying something else. All they had to do genuinely was give it an honest try, put in the effort. We have curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind coming in. For some, they also feel like you've done some spell on them because they feel so bewitched by you, so engulfed by you. Even in the distance, what's confusing is like, why, even after this time, even if it's been a few days after you have, not, I don't know, even if it's been a few months, even if I don't want to go into years, but I just feel like, something where you knocked them off, not knock off, and in the sense of, oh, I'm floored by you, but like, get aside. Enough is enough. I'm done with your shit. And there's it's like the pride which is coming in the way, woundedness which is coming in, and I we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time coming through. Visual thinking. I just like it's almost like romanticizing the negative things, being a little pessimistic. So much so that this person is more comfortable thinking about you from a distance, loving you from a distance, kind of a thing. Understanding your value once you're gone. So it's almost like a person who likes to dwell, or likes that feeling of melancholy that they are so used to, that they just feel that's what they are worthy of. All they had to do was act a little better than what they were doing, because they were acting very cocky, very, very cocky. But from the cloudiness, aloofness, wishful thinking, there's this dawn which is breaking, and reality checks which are occurring. Not everyone is open to spiritual awakening because it's not it's not fun and easy. It's all about remolding ourselves, giving ourselves a new narrative, healing, taking out the muck out of yourself. And that was something that they weren't ready to go on. Silence, frozen, no words, stone wall. Depth, awareness, importance, value. That's what they're realizing. And it's interesting, this is a merger of the blacks and the yellow. It's almost like they feel that you are like a forbidden fruit. I don't know. It's all of this is if just feels a little too superficial. And all they had to do, it just feels like all they had to do was give it an honest chance rather than being so consumed by melancholy. Life goes on in a certain way, romanticizing pain. I am not worthy. I'm not born that way. It's a generational curse. It keeps on going on. I'll never find fulfilling love. Well, you had it and you acted like an idiot, oblivious of what is in front of you. What would they like to say? Let's see. We have you're perfect for me. Of course, you're the divine feminine. You're the whole package. Just didn't have the backbone to make it work. I want to prove my love to you through actions. Yeah, it will be important. Let them take the lead. If you want this person in your life, this is a nice person, but the way they've acted is like I'm getting a little annoyed. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This person may be very lovely, but I'm shutting you out. That's the stone wall energy which is coming through. The confusion. Look at this. I need my time. I need to gather myself. You mean a lot to me. I had a lot of hope at the end of it. I'll be the hero and I'll save you and safeguard you and no. All they had to do was make time for you, put in the effort. I can feel your desire for me coming in. I feel like you've moved on from me. It's almost like things just happen to me in a certain way and all, like learn the lesson. No, why are you just holding on to certain things? Did you learn from it? Did you grow? You didn't, and you just think that life is supposed to be in a certain way. Well, you always have the thing of choice of making different but handling things in a different way. It doesn't feel right being apart from you. Yeah, this is something which is very true. Even if they are apart from you, just doesn't sit well with them. Don't be so insecure. I was thinking of you last night. I want to regain your trust coming in. If this person comes back, they will know that they'll only come back when they know they are ready to put in the work because they'll have to earn it this time. You've given them free access to your life time and again. And this time around, they overdid their own stuff and you've had enough. So, if this person really wants to come back, they know the mentality will have to change and they'll have to slog their ass off to win you back. one day. My heart belongs to you, and I need security coming in. Coming from don't be insecure to I need security. The two layers which comes in is that I want to feel secure. That's what it was like. They wanted to be so ultra secure about you, the way you felt for them and all. The way you responded, the love that you gave to them, affection you gave to them, it was very reassuring for them, but they didn't act upon it or show their appreciation for it. That was the lack which was there, and they couldn't see it. They perhaps saw you bickering about it, but they didn't see where was that bickering stemming from. The lack of action, the lack of commitment, the sense of entitlement this person came up with. And there's whole lot of realizations which are occurring. One thing that I didn't do, the deck that you have selected, let's see what song is coming in from the end. What do you mean by Justin Bieber? Oh, what do you mean? Said you're running out of time. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Better make up your mind. What do you mean? It's almost like you may have given them quite a few ultimatums, but they always felt like, we'll talk about it. I'll make her understand or him understand, them understand about it. And like, things will work out. They'll take me in again. Number three will take me in again. But this time around, they didn't realize that you were actually serious. That my patience is running out. And you acted upon it. And they weren't expecting it. It's almost like the sense of entitlement which is coming in, someone feeling, although having a lot of respect for you, but still feeling that you are wrapped around the finger. And the reality was very different. You moving away, they now feel like a lost puppy, is the energy which is coming through. So, gulping down their ego and realizing their mistakes, hopefully. I mean, God bless them, but they could have really treated you better. Alright, let's see what guidance is coming in for you. A few cards wanted to pop out, but let's array. One card will say this is them interjecting once again, which I'm not really appreciating. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So separation is an illusion, that kind of a energy which is coming through, because telepathically this person is still trying to reach out to you. If you don't want anything to do with them, do some cord cutting ritual, or just energetically just tell them in your thoughts like, back off, a-hole. I'm sorry, I'm being very defensive, and the way I'm acting and all, like, okay, this one has come out, and we have beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So understand, why did you entertain this person for such a long time? Because there is something to learn there and to stop doing, perhaps with acknowledgement. If things are going really well, there is the possibility of things working out is there, but it is a little less depending on everyone's scenario and the free will and willingness of at both ends, that we can work through our differences and become stronger together once again, kind of thing which is coming through. Understand, recognize your own projections also, things that we can. I just feel like this relationship came in for you to learn how to choose yourself, to be authentic, to speak your mind and not feel daunted for expressing yourself. All of that, because I feel you coming out was a very strong, authentic version of yourself came out of this, where you learned your own boundaries. What else? Okay, we have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. This one came in for number one also. So listen to your intuition and do what is right for you and keep ascending, darling. Always something better out there for you, especially if this is something which is not up to your standards. It's high time that we allow ourselves to experience something more deserving. All right? That's the energy which is coming through over here. I hope this was beneficial for you. And if you did find it to be beneficial, then please do hit the like, share it with the loved ones, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.